Another common topic that comes up quite a bit is what this video is going to be about. And that is, should I use Zippo fluid or should I use Roncinol or some other brand, or even go so far as to get a gallon of just straight naphtha camp fuel and use that? Well, I'm going to talk about that now. I'm going to talk about the little saying on the inside of the lighters. For best results, always use Zippo, Flints, and Fluid. Let's see what my thought is on that. And it's a question I get quite often, and the reason I get asked it so much is because either maybe somebody can't get access to actual Zippo brand fluid, or Flints or Wicks or stuff like that. Perhaps they think they're going to save money and get the same value if they get other brands besides Zippo. So I'm going to give my thoughts. I have 5 different things here, all Zippo brand, and I will compare them with the other brands as I move through them. So first up, we're going to go with the lighter fluid. Zippo lighter fluid. Other ones that you might buy if you can't get Zippo fluid are the Roncinol, or because all this Zippo fluid is just naphtha. Where does it say that? Oh, I know you say it on here somewhere. I thought it did. Anyway, it used to. It just used to say contains naphtha on here. I'm probably missing it. But anyway, the other ones you can get are Roncinol, or if you go, you can even get a gallon of Coleman camp fuel that's just naphtha, and that's, you can get a whole gallon for like $8. Whereas one of these 4-ounce things might cost you $2 just for this can, $2 or $3 just for this can, which is 4 ounces. My thoughts on that: get the Zippo fluid. Just straight out get the Zippo fluid. First of all, you can get 12 ounces of this Zippo fluid here for $8 on Amazon shipped, which I just saw this deal and I thought that was a good deal because I only have 3 of these cans. I have this and then 2 other cans, and this one is about half empty, so I need to refill my Zippo fluid here soon enough. Why get Zippo fluid instead of Roncinol or just naphtha? I'll tell you why. I used to get the Roncinol because it used to be the only thing that was available to me until I found a place where I could buy this Zippo fluid. And not only does Ronson smell a lot more pungent than actual Zippo fluid, it makes my wick a lot dirtier. You can tell that the fuel is dirtier. It's not refined nearly as much as the Zippo fluid. It will dirty up your wick a lot faster. And as for evaporation, I mean, they last about the same, but the good smell of a Zippo lighter, anybody who's lit a Zippo lighter with actual Zippo fluid in it will know, the good smell of that Zippo fluid comes from Zippo fluid. It doesn't come from any other sort of naphtha source. Go ahead and get yourself the Zippo lighter fluid. That's lighter fluid. Here, I'll put that right there. Number 2, butane. I have 2 brands of, well, 2 kinds of butane here. I believe this is the newer one. This is the Zippo Blue, and this is just, different packaging. It's the same stuff. And this was actually at a closeout sale for $2 a bottle. So I actually have 4 cans of the big one and 2 cans of this little stuff, and I use it just for my MPL, my mini MPL, as well as my blue. Thoughts on this versus another brand you might get here is Roncinol as well. Actually, I believe I have one. I'll show you. As opposed to this stuff. My thoughts? Doesn't matter. That's one I don't believe it matters. I've used the Roncinol, Ronson, whatever they call their butane, and I have used the blue and not noticed a difference. I will tell you one thing though, blue, if you're going to put it actually in your Zippo blue, using anything but this or this, any non-Zippo butane fuel, avoids the warranty. How do they know? I have no idea. But maybe they're geniuses in some sort of other dimension and they have a way to tell. If you want to risk your warranty with that, that's fine. Myself, for $2, and this can fill that blue probably maybe 20 times, go ahead and get the actual Zippo stuff. Support Zippo. Because I've been, when you go to the Bradford, Pennsylvania, when you go into the like the Zippo Case Museum, you can see the factory where they refine this fuel. So that's pretty cool. Support your U.S. companies. The factory where they refine the fuel is right next to where they make the lighters. Pretty interesting. Anyway, next, Flints. Genuine Zippo flints. Do I have any Ronson flints? Hold on, let me check. I do. Okay, these are your Zippo flints. They come in these, I forgot, what the heck are the name of these damn dispensers? They're like Zippo Flint? Something like that. There's an official name for these particular types of dispensers. I think it might be Zippo Flint. You can post in the comments, or I'll annotate it or something. And your Ronson 5-pack here. A lot of people are probably seeing this. It's probably like $1 for this, and if you can get this, it's probably like $1 for that. Maybe $2 for that. My thoughts on this? Again, get the Zippo. Another reason for this, the Ronson flints are common and they're all over the place. However, they're a lot harder than the soft Zippo flints. Now, that means that the Zippo flints might wear out a little bit faster, but what will happen, and what I have seen happen, and it happened on my Slim, my first ever Zippo, my Slim, because I used to use the Ronson flints all the time, it will wear down your flint wheel. Definitely wear down your flint wheel after you use a lot of those Ronson flints. It'll make it so it won't spark with any flints. And that's why I had to send it in for repair. It just got to the point where it wasn't sparking anymore. Now, of course, we know Zippo is the world-famous service, and, I mean, you'll get it back all fixed and ready to go. But, I mean, if you don't want to pay the $5 or so to send it back priority mail, then you'll get longer flint wheel life if you buy the genuine Zippo flints. What'll happen if you get the Ronson, as they're harder, you'll strike harder, so you'll get more sparks with this. You won't get as many sparks with this, but again, you're wearing down your flint wheel with this and making more of a mess. So again, I suggest getting these official Zippo flints. Another reason I suggest getting them, I got a 24-pack of these 6-packs, so that's 144 for you people who did well in math, for $12 on Amazon, shipped. $12. So for $12 for flints that can last me for life, as long as I don't open the package, because that would get moisture in there and deteriorate them. They're sealed in there. For $12, I think that's a good deal. Get the Zippo ones. I'll put them up here. And lastly, last thing I'm going to talk about, Wicks. You can get the Wicks, and I don't believe I have a Ronson wick right now. So the Wicks, you get one wick pack, and the Ronson come in a red and white thing like this. It's like, I believe the top's red, bottom's white, something like that. Wick packs I've seen. And to replace your wicks, what is my thought on buying these genuine? Again, buy them genuine. Not because I had any particular problems with the Ronson flints, or excuse me, Ronson wicks, but just because, again, you know, support your local Bradford, Pennsylvania Zippo company. And again, I bought these on Amazon. I bought a pack of 24 wicks, which will last me a very long time, for $12 as well, shipped. So if you can get them on Amazon, definitely, or even eBay has some really great deals on flints and wicks. And I've never had any problem with Ronson wicks, and I have ran Ronson wicks in some of my lighters, but might as well just get the genuine Zippo wicks. You're not really saving that much either way by getting the Ronson wicks, so just go ahead and get the Zippo wicks. So that brings my overall thought process to, for everything, just get the genuine Zippo stuff. It is definitely not a bad idea to get the genuine Zippo stuff. This, I believe, is one of those points where it's not just a marketing ploy when they just use genuine Zippo flints and fluid in their lighters. The fluid is a definite. You should get the Zippo fluid. I don't like the Ronson at all. It stinks, and it makes your wick a lot dirtier. It doesn't burn up your wick faster. It just leaves a lot of carbon deposits because the fuel is dirty. Definitely with the fuel. With the flints, again, you're going to wear down your flint wheel if you use the Ronson. Of course, Zippo has the warranty, but do you really want to send that back just because you couldn't go out and get actual genuine Zippo flints? And again, everything, I just suggest getting the actual Zippo stuff, not just a marketing ploy from somebody who's used both. That's what I would say. So thanks for watching. Go out and go get some genuine Zippo stuff, and if anybody has Amazon, definitely look there. That's where I got both my bulk pack of flints and bulk pack of wicks. So thanks for watching, you guys. Take it easy.